आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
So guys, today we'll be solving a question based on differential equation. Let's have a look. Suppose f and g are differentiable functions such that x times g of fx times f dash of g of x into g dash x equals to f of gx times g dash of fx times f dash of x. This equation is valid for all x belongs to R and f is positive for all n belongs to real number. Also, integration of f of g of t into dt varies from 0 to x is equals to half of 1 minus e raised to the power minus 2x for all x belongs to real number. Also, it's given g of f of 0 is 1 and hx is a function defined by g of fx upon f of gx for all x belongs to R. The graph of hx is symmetric about the line. You have to find that line about which the graph of hx is symmetrical. So the first thing which we'll be doing is we'll consider the equation given and we'll just rearrange the equation and we'll find it as x times f dash of g of x into g dash x divided by f of g of x is equals to g dash of f of x times f dash x upon g of f of x. Okay, so on rearranging we get this thing. Okay, now what we can see that f of g of x, the function is this, its derivative is this. Also g of f of x, the function is this, its derivative is this. It's easily recognizable. So we can just multiply dx over here and integrate both the sides. We can integrate it and we'll be getting what? This is a combination of two functions. We'll apply partial integration formula. X times integration of f dash of g of x times g dash x upon f of g of x into dx minus integration of the derivative of x will be 1 and 1 into integration of f dash of gx times g dash x upon f of g of x into dx and that will lead to what? This is the function and this is its derivative, so directly it can be written as ln of g of f of x. It can be written. Now what we'll be doing, the function is this and its derivative is this. Here also it's x times ln of the function minus integration of ln of f of g of x into dx is equals to ln of g of f of x. Okay, and this will be considering as equation 1. Now what we'll be doing, we'll just looking at the other thing that is given in the question, that is integration of 0 to x times f of g of t into dt. It's given, its value is given as half of 1 minus e raised to the power minus 2. We'll differentiate both the sides. Okay, we'll be getting f of g of x as we'll differentiate it, it will be like e raised to the power minus 2x. Okay, and differentiating we'll just get this equation. So the value of f of g of x is known to us now. We'll put the value of f of g of x to this equation. Okay, and then we'll be calculating it as x times ln of f of g of x. Ln, here we can say ln of f of g of x. What it will be? It will be ln of e raised to the power minus 2x, that is minus 2x. Okay, x times minus 2x minus integration of ln of f into g, f of g of x will be minus 2x into dx, that will be equals to ln of g of f of x. Okay, so from here minus 2x square plus x square will be equals to ln of g of fx. From here g of f of x will be e raised to the power minus x square. So we get g of f of x and f of g of x. And now from the equation, from the given value hx What is hx? Hx is g of f of x upon f of g of x. So we'll put the values. G of f of x was given as x raised to the e raised to the power minus x square, and it was e raised to the power minus 2x. So it will be e raised to the power minus x square plus 2x, isn't it? Now hx is known to us. We have to draw the graph of hx. Okay, so you can see that minus x square plus 2x, its graph will be like this. One of the 0 will be 0 and one of the 0 will be 2. Midpoint will be at 1 and the value will be minus the value will be 1. Okay, it's the value of x square minus x square plus 2x. The range will be minus infinity to 1. Okay, now we can see that the graph of this is symmetric about x equals to 1, isn't it? The value of this side is equals to the value of that side. So drawing the graph of hx, it will be e raised to the power minus x square plus 2x. Okay, e raised to the power minus, at this time it will be at minus infinity, the value will be at 0. At this point, at x equals to 1, the value will be e raised to the power 1, that is somewhere over here, raised to the power 1, somewhere here, and then again it will decline to 0. So the graph will be something like this, and it will be symmetric about this line. And what is this line? This line is nothing but x equals to 1. So the graph will be symmetric about this. This is the graph of hx, and it will be symmetric about x square minus 2x. Okay, so this graph is symmetric about x equals to 1.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।